Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more It Lurks Below, shall we? Resuming our complete beginner's guide. And, well, we're slightly hungry, but we could take care of that, so we're just going to open up and eat. Our fields are planted, and you see the quest we have is to craft an improved weapon and kill Commander Vile. Now, for us to do that, we definitely want to also get ourselves some iron armor, and we would like to have better than this wooden sword and shield. So we need iron. So let's go get some, shall we? I have 12 iron ore on me, which is a decent amount. We'll see if that's enough to make us anything, actually, before I go. So sometimes in games like this, it requires a ton of iron or like 2 to make 1 bar, sometimes even more. But in this, it's 1-to-1. So we've just made 12 bars. So let's go over to the anvil then and see. I can make iron mail. But what if I wanted to make the sword itself? So I do want to make a better sword. And this takes... Oh, I can make both. It takes 2 iron and 1 wood. So we'll just do that. Drop that in there. And I can make the iron mail and drop that in there. Now you're going to see that I have an item level 3. Here, let's compare. So this is 24 to 36 damage, block rating 5. This is, well, it's actually very similar. Let me look at this. Oh, it's a buckler. 24 to 36. This is more damage. This has better block rating. I think it's because buckler versus shield. Maybe, let me see. Was there another option for me? Like I said, it's my first time playing warrior, so... did I just totally miss what was available? No, I could have crafted dual swords, but that's fine. Anyway, I have full armor, and what we can do is go look for Commander Vile if we'd like, but I want to make sure I'm well rested, so I'm going to sleep and just get all of our energy back completely, and then I will eat. Now, I'd love some healing potions. That kind of stuff is quite useful. Now, you notice how this was another tip that was oh, that's very nice, brought up to me by my good buddy Alex, who's played a bunch more of this game than I have, which is that when you're swinging your sword, or any weapon, unless it has splash or cleave, like unless it's doing AoE, like with the cleave, then you're only hitting 1 target at a time. So if you have a bunch of enemies that are like scurrying around you, even if you're swinging frantically, you're only hitting 1 at a time. So that's why it takes a while to kind of chop through a horde of enemies. Alright, speaking of, let's just, before we get going, let me make sure that we have, we've got new crops ready. Let me make sure we have enough platforms. So, I'm going to make, there we go. A little bit more platforms. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay now. And I'm going to put... We have a bottle of coffee. You can drink this to get some energy back. And then there's a limit that you can only have 5 before you actually need sleep. And then if you sleep, you will get your kind of like limit reset so you can drink more coffee. I'm actually okay with this. We could replant a tree with that sapling. This is what we're going to use against the boss, though, is the Scroll of Blessing, because this is going to give us 5 attack power, 5 vitality, and speed for 5 minutes. So this will be a really, really nice boost. Alright. Now, here we go. Here's the corrupted area. I just want to make sure I have... There we go. Platforms to make a tidy way to get here. So this will let me just dig straight up. And here we go. So remember, one target at a time. But as you can see, I'm going to go to my inventory, I'm going to read my scroll. And this is going to give me even more power. I'm going to stun these guys. Now, there is no reason, though, to keep staying here. We need to go find the commander. I'm just going to take everything I can. There he is. See, he's that pig guy. It says Commander Vile. Just go to the corruption. You'll find this guy. And I'm going to stun him with my special ability. And you see how easy he was. Take everything you get from him, right-click on everything, and let's go back down the stairs. Now, this should stop the enemies from respawning. You can fight a bit if you'd like to. Might as well kill some of these guys. Okay. So now we hit level 5, which it's a good thing to hit level 5. We can level up and, you know, get our character stronger. However, as a consequence, now there's an actual penalty when we die. So when we die, we will drop some of our items. This is infuriating if you aren't ready for it, because you will slowly lose all of your gear and be able to not be able to kind of get back to your base even, because there's just too many enemies. Unless you do what we just did, which is kill Commander Vile. So now, even if we do die, the enemies won't be as intense because they're not respawning at the same rate. And here we go, here we go. I got some good stuff, but I'm going to get some wood before I go. You never can have enough. Now, you can harvest too much, though. Look at all these jerks. There we go. But we have our sapling. We can replant it. Nice. So I'm going to go to my inventory. I'm going to take this sapling. I'm just going to put it where the dirt blocks are for a moment. And I'm going to plant that in the world. I'm going to kill this guy. Shame on you. And then I'm going to go in my inventory. I'm going to get my blocks again. And I'm just going to cover this entrance to our base up. Now, a bunch of those nasty spider guys did get inside. But this will be okay. Because I did wall this back up. So, I'm just going to pencil that back on. And now we're set. Doo-doo-doo-doo. By the way, I like to just make my life easy. Ah, our crops are ready. It's raining. But notice how there's far fewer eyeballs floating above us. Alright, let's just pick everything up. Survival point. Farming is so good for raising your survival. So, we complete the quest. Click the check mark. And we get defensive stance. Oh, this is just from getting level 5. So this is another ancient ability. And it's down here. Then we also got a Homestone. This is the key. What happened to my first character and how it got bricked was that I did not beat Commander Vile. I didn't have the Homestone. And there were too many enemies that I just couldn't keep up with. And I got over level 5 and lost all my equipment. We're going to get a way to get the equipment back with a structure we can build. We're now able to, with the Homestone, teleport back to our base and return to wherever we were, like a portal, basically. And enemies now don't respawn until Commander Vile pops back in, I believe. So we have all sorts of things helping us out. Now, The Homestone is a mystical device that allows teleportation between the Homestone and a location. So you can kind of be out there in the world, bounce back home, sleep, drop stuff off, then go back to where you were. We place it, we walk away. This is for the quest, to use the recall button and then use it again. And so they want us to just test it out. I'm going to put it right down here so that it's kind of, I'm going to dig this out, by the way. Just give myself a little space. Kill these guys. I'm going to push X to turn off directional digging because I want to just make a nice little flat ground right here. I don't want to dig away everything. There we go. Perfect. And then now I'm going to go to my inventory and we're just going to put the Homestone down here. And I'm just going to set it right. You want to set it close to yourself because it gives you a buff. So it gives you this buff right here, the Homestone aura, which slows your digestion. And if I move up here, for example, I'm still within range of it. And this means like while you're at your base, you're putzing around, crafting, sleeping or whatever, you just don't get as hungry. It's really nice. I'm going to level up our survival. So, I'm going to go ahead and just get expert miner. I could get, yeah, crafting health potions is pretty nice though. Yeah, let's get that. Okay, so now we can craft our own health potions. And I'm going to get this, level us up. I got to tell you that I've taken attack power, dexterity. I'm going to do a just nice balanced build for us. And I'll take 1 extra health. You could see, actually here, watch this. I have, oh, does it not apply it directly? Maybe I have to accept first. 667 accept. And yeah, there we go. It went up to 721. So just a little bit of hit points, a little bit of damage, and some armor. Nice balance for our warrior. Okay. And let's see. Let's talk about what we got. I got this arcane dual poison swords of haste. So these are magical weapons. They're item level 5. And they do a ton of damage. So the shield is cool. And I like using a shield for survivability. But we just got this, which is insane in terms of, look at the difference between damage. It also gives you, it poisons them, has dodge rating of 9, 25% chance to stun the target, and increases your attack speed, does magic damage. So we're going to use it because it's just so much better. And look at that. Nice thing about the warrior, though, it's versatile. We can have a shield or we can have dual weapons. We also got this ability here, defensive stance. And this reduces damage taken as well as damage dealt and increases my dodge or block rate. So we have dodge with the twin swords or the dual swords and block, obviously, with the shield. You regenerate health and you can't be used with the weapon stance. So we can use this and there we go. I just turn it on. This is just kind of like warrior passive. This is our stance that we're in. It doesn't take anything to do. It's just on, and you can only have, you know, either defensive stance or a weapon stance. It's rank 1 of 5. It gives us 10% reduced damage, 10% reduced dealt. So we don't do as much damage with this on, but it gives us block. Oh, we're getting hungry. Okay. I'm going to eat some sauerkraut. Let's craft some food. So you don't have to have this on. You could turn it off. There's a 10-second cooldown if you don't want to have it on. And we don't need it right now, but if we're in a pickle, it's worth it. Help our health regeneration, etc. Let's go ahead and stand here and craft. Or we should experiment with it. I don't want to just guaranteed say it's worth it. I'm new to it. I'll try it out. I'm going to go ahead and make veggies, put them in here. Make not as many carrots as I can, actually. And I'll show you why. I want to plant before I get rid of it. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to turn a few of my carrots into seeds and some of my wheat also into seeds. There we go. So I'm going to plant my carrot seeds here and here. And I'm going to plant the wheat like this. There. Do I have any other seeds? I have berry seeds. I have a good amount of berries, actually. I'm going to plant carrots. Look at that. Raising our rank. Amazing. And I will plant the berries, fine. And then, fine, one more carrot. Great. So, I'm going to then go back to mining. Am I? This will just give us more seeds. So what do we want to boost up? Our food? Do we want to make a refrigerator so we can store food more effectively? I'm actually going to go with expert miner though, because it just gives you a chance to get more ore, and we want to get more ore because I'm going to go ahead and get some seeds to plant this. We need to upgrade. And well, what are we going to upgrade? Oh, I guess maybe you can't because this guy's in the way. That's fine. I'm going to take all these berries, though. I'll tell you that much. Sweet. And we got an extra harvest right there. And let's go ahead and cook. And we can make the stewed carrots delightful. Okay. So we got a lot of berries that we can eat if we get hungry, and we are hungry. But I'm going to go ahead and eat cooked veggies and stewed carrots. We need to sleep. Let's do the quest now for round and round. I'm going to... What you want to do is push T. Oh, too close to the Homestone to recall. Okay, so let's move a little further away. And push T. There we go. And it's going to say teleporting. And there we are. We're back at the Homestone. And then we can use the Homestone by pushing E on it. And we will just bounce right back to where we teleported from. Pretty nifty. And immediately, yes, so good. Such a nice technique. I'm going to go back to my swords. I'm going to click this. And we get a recipe for the general store. So we're going to make that. But what they want us to do is enter the muddy area down below and kill the beholder. So that's our next quest, is to go to the muddy area. That's where we could start finding some new ore and items, enemies, all kinds of good stuff. But we need to go deeper. Remember, you could push tab to kind of open up this little mini-map. And just see like where we are on the surface, how deep we need to go to get to the next biome. And you can see the biome based on the coloring. You see right here, for example, there is this, the corruption is just very visible. I'm just going to do something really quickly. And I'm going to go ahead and gather a bunch of wheat and stuff. There we go. So here is the edge of the corruption. And you see it's like this red area there. Bam! Chop it up. All right. So we need to rest and then go down. Excelente. By the way, I just killed that tree doing what I did by destroying the ground underneath it. That can actually be useful in some cases, but in that situation, I feel bad for the tree. All right, so I'm going to cook some bread and let's rest. Doodaloo. All right, tremendous. I'm vaguely hungry, so I'll eat some bread. Now I'm full. All right. Now we have a bunch of wood, so we can just liberally throw torches. And remember, I'm going to turn on directional digging, so we just auto dig. Look at that. Enemy. Oh, bunch of iron, though. Yeah, you can see that stack of bad guys over there. But with our new weapon, we are not scared. Might be useful to have some iron. Here we go. And remember, with the elevator technique, you can just drop down. And then right before you hit the ground, you can jump and not take any fall damage. Okay, bunch of iron. Excellent. So you see this little like orange circle right here? Let's go investigate that as well. Oh, a health potion. Oh, and we didn't craft any health potions. Well, we'll talk about that. But I picked up a bunch. You see when it says extra ore, I love that the game tells you when your skills are proccing. It always feels good whenever you see stuff like that. Just confirmation that it's working. And this is when, in my opinion, It Lurks Below really starts to take off. Because we can just kind of explore, and when you are over the initial nightmare and can begin building up your character, you've got a magical weapon now. Like, our weapon game has improved so much because of that, but also with all of our survival levels, like the fact that we can just mine this rapidly, you know, and we're getting extra experience, we've got a farm going, just feels great. And level 6. Now these bad guys you got to watch out for. I am going to level up. Apparently defensive stance is on. I don't remember doing that, but that's fine. I'm going to boost our dexterity for armor class and melee damage. And I'm going to... Oh, you know what? I must have pushed W. I'm turning off that. Alright, let's see how hard these guys are. So this is what the orange circle is one of these pages from the guy from the beginning cutscene who sacrificed himself. And remember, you can always use your warrior ability to stun, but you saw how they turned teal? I believe that was our weapons stunning them. And we are just absolutely slicing and dicing these enemies. And it feels terrific. I have no remorse. Alright. Ooh, look at that spit over there. And look at those, like, bags of cash. Let's go check it out. You can mine through these orange blocks. These are a different type of block. If you go to your block menu, you will see. And we can see these notes, which you can push L and open the log. And I'm not going to read them in the guide. I don't want to spoil the story, just in case you're still thinking about getting the game. I do read the notes in my Let's Play. Okay. What did we get there? Maybe some cauliflower seeds? Oh, and look. You see this? This is getting... I don't know if we would count this as... Here. When I get this block, you see how it is rich clay. So it's not necessarily, you know, always already the muddy area, but let's just say it's a different structure, and these guys want to be chopped up. There we go. I'm going to get some of this stuff here. There's some money. Oh, right. Derp. Let's go do some... We have a lot of other jobs to do. Whoops, I forgot. Okay. So what is this? It's a spit. And we operate it, and we just get some raw meat. So we now learned the recipe for making cooked meat, which is interesting because it looks like it's getting cooked. I guess we're just interrupting it before it can get fully cooked. Uh-oh. There we go. I was a little bit premature with my placement there. Okay. So I'm going to take out some of these guys just for a moment. And oh, yeah, okay, it's a bag of seeds. That's why it drops seeds. Well, bag of seeds is great. Let's get all of these for farming. Ooh, what's that? All right. So we are taking a bit of damage. We're not, you know, invincible here. But that's okay. All right, there's some mushrooms here. Oh boy. Wrong weapon. Okay. Let's make sure we get all of these mushrooms. There is a quest that needs a mushroom later, I believe. There we go. Gathering mushrooms. Quest complete. It calls from below. Enter the muddy area. Right. Oh, our survival went up. Perfect. So this is extra chance to get even more ore. But you know what? I'm going to learn how to make the copper pickaxe. And I'm going to teleport us back. We're doing so well. We need to make some new stuff. I'm hungry. Let's go here. And I can make this cooked meat. So let's sizzle it up. I can also make the meat chunk from appropriate sources. Wonderful. And I can't make any more planters right now. But you notice how I've been getting gold. Oh. Look at this. Pick it all up. Yay, survival. Survival loves farming. So speaking of farming. Gosh, I love it. I'm going to go here and do squirrel away. I'm going to go to the seed stuff. I just want to be able to farm all day long. I'm not even saying it's the best thing. I just personally enjoy it. And we doubled our stack size, so... Okay. I'm going to... Plant. And let me get these guys in. And... cabbage as well. Let's just get everything in here. Nice variety. Tomatoes. Perfect. Okay. So we did get the ability to make a general store. So we're going to just learn how to craft this. And we're going to go up to the surface. And make it happen. Now, I'm going to put my dirt back and just do this. Eventually, I think I want to move us to the surface. But we started down below because it was necessary. Now, you could, if you wanted to, build your entire civilization under the ground. I believe that people do that. Obviously, you could see the crops don't care. But I'm going to build the houses and the structures up here for now. Just in the spirit of Terraria. Not that all, some of the NPCs do actually like to live under the ground. But I'm going to go push P. And we're going to go over to blueprints. And you see we have a general store. And I'm just going to drop this general store wherever there is a clearing. And it almost can be placed here. Oops. Let me push P again. Or push 1 and just get rid of this guy. What? Yeah, okay. Make sure you just right-click a million times to get rid of anything that was in your way. Go back to blueprints. Oh, it's in my inventory now, isn't it? Yeah. All right. And... oh, there's saplings and stuff. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm just going to build my own. Oh, I think there's a way to get rid of it. I guess if I just mine... Yeah, just mine under it. Sorry. Anyway, well, now we got it. Okay. So if there's obstructions like that, I believe if we just mine under it... Yeah. Got it. So we built this, and it just kind of... You have the blueprint, and it just comes into play. And you don't need to add the materials necessarily, and General Devo is in here. You can interact with the doors by pushing E to open and close them, and you can right-click on this guy, and he will sell you stuff. Dirt, cobblestone, iron ore. He has some really expensive things, so I don't necessarily buy or sell to him right now. It's just our first dude. And you get to complete a quest called My Kind of Town, which gives you this bag of blueprint recipes. We also got this for finding meat. We completed that quest, and we leveled up. So I'm going to raise up our dexterity again. Who am I kidding? I love it. I'm going to go eat a little bit here. And then we have a bunch of new quests to do. But we're tired. And it's time for us to sleep. And look at that. The sky is not filled with monsters because we killed Commander Vile. Everyone, I hope you found this episode of our guide series to be useful and you are enjoying the game. It's so much more chill and exciting now that we are really starting to make some progress, but we have even more to do, and I will check you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.